when you get home from the gym and immediately put on a sweatsuit. Alright, so I just finished up making breakfast and I actually changed it up today. So I'm going to show you guys what I made. I went to Trader Joe's yesterday and I'm not usually a huge fan of like all things pumpkin, but this, I guess I was feeling basic yesterday, but just for some reason this looked good. So I did make a serving of that. Little baby pancakes. I put banana on there, the chocolate brownie hummus, and then real Vermont maple syrup on there. Jordan has family that makes maple syrup, so I put like a tablespoon's worth probably on there. And then I made an egg white omelet with tomato and spinach, and I threw a Laughing Cow on there. So yeah, I figured I would switch it up a little bit today, try something new. I'm like such a creature of habit that I literally have no problem eating the same breakfast like day in and day out. But pancake mix looked good yesterday. It sounded appetizing this morning when I got home from the gym. So I'm going to give that a try and see how I like that. Alright, so I just finished my meal prep for work tomorrow. I didn't really make anything all that different and exciting than I usually do, but I'll show you guys anyway. Made an egg white omelet with butternut squash zigzags, spinach, and I threw a Laughing Cow on there. Not aesthetic at all, but that's okay. And then I made oatmeal with chia seeds, grated zucchini, and I threw some cinnamon on there. And then also I threw, I found these at the grocery store. They're oatmeal mix-in. So I put some of the vanilla bean on there. I honestly don't even know what is in this stuff, but looks like no fat, 1 gram of carbs and no protein. A serving size is a half a teaspoon. Alright, so I obviously put way more than that on there, but doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to throw pomegranate on top of that, but I have 2 like whole pomegranates, and just like taking them apart is such a bitch. So I gotta like mentally prepare myself to do that, but that'll go on top of the oatmeal, and then also I'll put plain Greek yogurt on it when I'm ready to eat it. And then kind of my typical lunch, also not super aesthetic, but there's jasmine rice in there, cauliflower rice, broccoli, zucchini, asparagus, 93% lean ground beef, and then I threw some salsa on top. And then for snacks, I've got 2 slices of sprouted bread for toast. One I eat with Laughing Cow, and then the other one I put like a half a tablespoon of peanut butter on. And then I usually eat strawberries with that too. And then, don't judge, but I'm a huge fan of kettle cooked potato chips. Those are like my weakness. So I'm also a huge fan of mustard and Cape Cod potato chips, aka the best kettle cooked potato chips there are. I will fight you on that. It came out with a honey and Dijon mustard flavor, and I'm like obsessed with mustard. Ever since my first prep, I like started eating mustard like regularly, and so Jordan found those chips and he was like, oh, Elżbieta's gonna love these. And so they're like a limited edition and they've been hard to find, so whenever I buy a bag I like try to savor them and save them, because like, you know, now that it's fall, that might have been like a summer flavor. Like maybe the next time I go to look for them, they won't have them anymore. So I try not to eat them too often because I want to make a bag last. But that's food for work. Of course, now Sophie's being a brat because she's like, oh yeah, I want attention. And she's got this toy. It's a Kong toy. It's a pickle Rick, so we call it her purple dick because, I mean, come on. Anyone with even a half dirty mind can see it's kind of phallic in shape. But she loves that thing. I think I've said this before, we can't buy her like squishy soft toys because literally the first thing she does is she finds a seam. Well, first thing she'll do is try to puncture the squeaker in it. And then she will find a seam, pull the seam off, and she will take all of the stuffing out of it. So pretty much all we can buy her are like Kong rubber type toys, because anything else, like within 10 minutes, the shit is all over your floor. So not even worth it. Look at this dog. She's like, oh yeah, let's play. Yeah. Yeah, so is that your purple dick? And she was always smacking me on the leg with it, which just makes for even more jokes. Yes. So anyway, I figured while I was here, I would talk a little bit about why I've kind of been MIA. I'm gonna have another video that I filmed last week, but I haven't like edited it and put it up yet. I was kind of waiting to do that, but I've just been super busy. I worked like 3 days in a row last week, which means I never get anything done, just because I'm at work for 12.5 hours. So I worked Monday through Wednesday, and then Thursday morning I traveled down to North Carolina and flew home Friday night. And so like today's Tuesday, and like literally it's been over a week since I've had any downtime. I came home, and then Saturday I had all the schoolwork to do. Sunday I worked some overtime. Yesterday, again, I just had schoolwork to catch up on, so I've just been super busy. And when I get super busy, just like social media is not a priority. It just stresses me out more. And so I just haven't really cared. Like, you know, this is something that I want to pursue and do more of, but like, I just didn't have the time or energy, literally, to even like think about coming, you know, trying to create stuff to put out there. So that's kind of why I've been MIA. Finally kind of caught up on stuff. Stuff is still kind of crazy. I have some kind of big life changes coming in the next month or so, which I will share with you guys once I'm ready. But those of you who know me can probably guess what they are, because it's like something that I've been talking about doing for a while. But yeah, things are starting to get kind of crazy. I'm gonna have a lot of life changes. I am not somebody who does well with change, so I'm excited, but I'm also super scared, because it's like just everything's gonna be so different. So yeah, I'm gonna but I just figured I had to put out some sort of an update, just because, like I said, I feel like I've been kind of MIA. Alright, so I'm gonna end this video here. Check out the sweatshirt, pretty accurate, the chilly part anyway. But I'll give you two like major hints slash giveaways as to what's going on next. I am flying down, Jordan and I and my mom are all flying down to North Carolina again in a few weeks, and starting to purge my apartment. So that's kind of big hint as to what's coming next. But I will give an official like update on life probably next couple of weeks. So I'm gonna end this here. I just wanted to put something out. Sorry, this video was like kind of random and like not that great, but just wanted to like put some information out there. Just a little explanation as to why I've been kind of MIA, for those of you that care. So as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate you guys a lot. Like, truly I do. Everyone's got to start somewhere, and you know, I don't plan on ever being like a famous YouTuber, but you know, it takes a while to build a following, to build like a community, so to speak. So I'm okay with that. Patience is a virtue. As always, you can save 10% off your purchase at Coffee Over Cardio with my discount code 10PBBikini. They've got coffee and really cute apparel as well. And then just for gym apparel, you can also get 10% off from One Clothing, and that's Elżbieta 10. And I am also now working with Upper Limit Lifestyle. They have really nice, good quality, like athletic wear, gym clothes, you know, athleisure, good for outdoor exercise too. I bought a couple of pairs of their leggings, and I actually posted about them on my Instagram. Literally, they feel like butter, really nice material, they fit really nicely, they're flattering. So they also gave me a code, just if you guys want to try out their stuff. That's also Elżbieta 10. I'll put all three of those down in the description box, just that, and I'll link them, just so that way if you want to check it out, you know, at least see what they have. They're all like smaller businesses, and so it's kind of nice to, you know, support each other and, you know, help them get by. I can't imagine it's easy being a business owner, especially when you're, you know, not a huge business. I'll post my Instagram handle down below if you want to follow me. My email is down there. Also, if you ever want to contact me about anything. I am looking for 2 to 3 people who either want 4 free weeks of meal planning or personalized macros. If that's something you'd be interested in, email me. I'm working with a couple of people right now and they've had great results so far, and it's totally free. I'm just trying to get a little more practice and experience with it. I do plan on getting some certifications as well. So anyway, that's just to warm up to that. If you're feeling sassy and a little saucy, you can hit the subscribe button and the notification button. As you can see, my posting is very sporadic, so that way you know when it happens. And give this a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Either way, I appreciate the feedback, and I'll see you guys in the next one.